Scientists identify new coronavirus commonly found in rodents. Swedish scientists have identified a new coronavirus commonly found in red-backed voles, small rodents similar to field mice. The study of approximately 260 voles caught in Sweden shows that the virus is well established in the red-backed voles. Their finding has been published in the journal Viruses. The team from the Zoonosis Science Center at Uppsala University did the research. Banda Singh Bahadur Martyrdom Monument poster released. Minister of State for Culture Arjun Ram Meghwal released Banda Singh Bahadur Martyrdom Monument poster on the 3rd of June 2022. It was launched in an event organized by National Monuments Authority (NMA) ahead of his 306th Martyrdom Day on the 9th of June. Baba Banda Singh Bahadur was a great warrior who was martyred on the 9th of June 1716 AD along with his other 18 companions at Mehrauli. MoU signed between Indian Air Force and Chandigarh. And MoU has been signed between UT of Chandigarh and the Indian Air Force for setting up the IAF Heritage Centre at Chandigarh. This Heritage Centre will have artifacts, simulator and interactive boards to highlight various facets of IAF. It will also showcase the vital role played by the service in various wars. This joint project is planned to be completed by October 2022. International Day of Innocent Children Victims of Aggression. The 4th of June. June 4th is observed as the International Day of Innocent Children Victims of Aggression. The United Nations General Assembly had decided to mark June 4th as this day at its emergency session on August 19, 1982. The session was held after the Lebanon war started on June 6 that year and claimed the lives of numerous people including many Palestinian and Lebanese children. Adani Group buys Essa Power's MP Chhattisgarh transmission line. Adani Transmission Ltd has signed definitive agreements with Essa Power to buy one of its transmission lines linking Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. A deal of 1,913 crore rupees has been signed to buy 673 circuit kilometers CKTCOM, operational interstate transmission project owned and run by Essa Power Transmission Ltd. The project operates under the Central Electricity Regulatory Commission. RBI imposes monetary penalty on Punjab and Sindh Bank. The Reserve Bank of India (RBI) has imposed a monetary penalty of 27.50 lakh rupees on Punjab or Sindh Bank for non-compliance with certain directions of the central bank. The penalty was for non-compliance with RBI directions on external benchmark-based lending. Punjab or Sindh Bank was founded in the year 1908 and is headquartered in New Delhi. India's merchandise exports rose by 15.46% in May 2022. India's merchandise exports rose by 15.46% to $37.29 billion in May 2022. The trade deficit widened to $23.33 billion during the month. According to data released by the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, India's merchandise export in April to May 2022-23 was $77.08 billion with an increase of 22.26% over $63.05 billion in April to May 2021-22. Sakshi Malik, Divya Kakran, Mansi Alawat win gold medals. Sakshi Malik won her first international gold medal in almost 5 years at the Bolet Turlikhanov Cup Wrestling Tournament AUWW Ranking Series event at Almaty in Kazakhstan on the 3rd of June 2022. India's Mansi Alawat and Divya Kakran also finished at the top of the podium in their respective weight categories. The last time Sakshi Malik won a gold was at the 2017 Commonwealth Championship. Freedom fighter Anjalai Ponnasamy passes away. Freedom fighter Anjalai Ponnasamy, who fought for India's independence from colonial Britain, passed away on the 31st of May 2022, aged 102. Anjalai was once a soldier who served under the command of Netaji Bose. She had joined the Rani of Jhansi Regiment, the women's unit of the INA, during the Second World War and fought for India's freedom from the British. IPS Zulfikar Hassan appointed as the new Director General of BCAS. Senior IPS officer, Zulfikar Hassan has been appointed as the new Director General of the Bureau of Civil Aviation Security, BCAS. West Bengal Cadre 1988 batch IPS officer, Zulfikar Hassan has been serving as the Special Director General of the Central Reserve Police Force CRPF in Delhi. The BCAS is tasked with framing security-related protocols for aviation operations. POSOCO signs MoU with IMD for better electricity grid management. National Grid Operator Power System Operation Corporation POSOCO, on the 3rd of June 2022 signed a Memorandum of Understanding MoU with the India Meteorological Department, IMD. This MoU has been signed for cooperation in the areas of electricity grid management. The last MoU between POSOCO and IMD was signed on the 18th of May 2015. Anjum Modgil wins silver medal at ISSF Shooting World Cup 2022. Indian Olympian Anjum Modgil won a silver medal in the women's 50 meters rifle 3 positions 3P event at the ISSF Shooting World Cup 2022 held in Baku, Azerbaijan on the 3rd of June 2022. It is Anjum's second individual World Cup silver in the event. With this win, India has climbed to the third spot on the medal tally. The World Cup, which started on the 27th of May 2022, will go on till the 7th of June 2022. India, Canada Inc. Pact for Stronger Cooperation on Climate Action. India and Canada have signed an agreement to increase bilateral cooperation on climate action, environmental protection and conservation. Environment Minister Bhupender Yadav and his Canadian counterpart Stephen Guilbeault signed the MoU on the margins of the Stockholm Jod 5-0 meeting. The meeting is being held to commemorate 50 years of the Stockholm Conference, the first UN conference on environment. World's largest plant discovered by researchers in Australia. Scientists have discovered the world's largest plant growing underwater in Western Australia. According to a study published in Proceedings of the Royal Society B, the plant, discovered at Shark Bay, is believed to span as much as 200 square kilometers. The plant is a single clone of Posidonia australis seagrass and the largest known example of a clone in any environment on Earth. LXME appoints Jasmine B. Gupta as co-founder and CEO. Financial platform LXME has announced the appointment of Jasmine B. Gupta as co-founder and CEO. Gupta will spearhead the team towards creating India's first neo-bank for women. LXME is India's first financial planning platform for women. It was founded in 2018 in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Kia.ai launches India's first banking metaverse Kiavas. Kia.ai, on the 2nd of June 2022 announced the launch of India's first ever banking metaverse Kiavas. Through Kiavas, consumers would be able to transact, access banking information and avail various banking products virtually from the comfort of their homes. Kia.ai is a digital solutions provider serving financial institutions and government globally.